On this occasion, my only say in the Lainism is like a father-like figure. So really, recently I joined in Lainism, but I have a lot to learn from him. He's a very great philanthropist, very noble man. He has donated a lot of money to the people. Always whoever knocks at his door, he says, I am there. So such a great personality. We are very happy that he is here with us. I request him to...
Namaste. 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 I am Lion Vijay Kumar, past district governor, Lions Clubs International. I am very happy to be here among the great people of the world, you can say. One is from Vietnam, Dr. Vishwarup Rai Chaudhary. Luckily from Hyderabad, he is resident of Hyderabad, settled in Vietnam. And world famous Khadar Wali sir, world famous Pragati Research, G.B. Rao sir, and Madam Jansi, Dr. Madam.
I brought something which will help me to explain certain things in a shorter time. So I'll start with the demo. The topic is COVID in 2021, how to deal with it. To deal with the COVID, you just have to ask yourself only one question. And what is that question? If you see this banana, you will know the question. You have to find the answer. I could not find in last 1 year, although I have seen more than 50,000 patients so-called suffering from COVID-19. So whatever you have heard till now about COVID-19 from the mainstream media or whoever, with keeping your mind open, try to understand it once again. Today, on 26th of January, Republic Day, right? Just think about 1 year back. 1 year back, at the same time, it was just in the newspaper, just something is happening in Wuhan. We were not concerned and worried about it. Just like a movie, we were seeing some clips in the television. So that's what was seen, right? So that was the first introduction. It's like a trailer of a new blockbuster movie which comes. Before the movie comes, a teaser comes. So that was a teaser which you were seeing on the screen. That was your television screen or newspaper, right? So that's how it started. So now, have an impression once again. So this, to make you understand what is COVID, assuming that you have a complete open mind. Now, this is a banana. And I have something to cut. Thank you, sir. So I am cutting the banana and you are not able to see on the, because it is down. I don't want to see, want you to see while I am cutting the banana. Now I could cut it in pieces and I will show the pieces to you. So on the screen, I am sure that you are able to see the pieces. So now, and I have used any one of this to cut it. So can you tell me out of this which one I have used to cut this banana? Can you tell me, right? These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one has cut this banana? You cannot tell me because all of them look same, and whichever I use, it will cut in the same fashion. Nobody in the world can say which of this stick I have used to cut the banana. Only Dr. Khadar Wali or Dr. Vijay Kumar can say, because they were just sitting right here, and while I was cutting it, they were watching it. So that is, they can see it, but you cannot see, you cannot tell because you could not see it. So now, like this, when infection happens in the upper respiratory tract, right? So that is called upper respiratory tract infection, which is called influenza-like illness, which is called flu. When you cough, when you cold, then what happens? Like these stick, one of the stick is responsible for cutting inside your upper respiratory tract, causing infection. And those which are there inside, they can be rhinovirus, they can be coronavirus, they can be adenovirus, they can be influenza virus, they can be H1N1. All of them causes infection exactly in the same way. In the same way, like all the stick will cut the banana exactly in the same way. Right? If you have not seen which one I used, you cannot tell, nobody can tell in the world. So now, a patient with cough and cold, he present to the doctor, and doctor suspect that he is a COVID patient, so he goes for a test. and in the test he says it is COVID positive. This means SARS-CoV-2 virus is there in the respiratory tract. The virus is there in the respiratory tract, but how we are sure that this virus is responsible to cut the and make the infection, right? The test only say, even if the test is 100% perfect, that this virus is there in the respiratory tract. But did we test for other viruses also, which are the normal resident of your respiratory tract? Normally, at this time also, while I am speaking to you, there is a great chances that COVID virus may be staying here, right? Adenovirus also simultaneously staying here. Influenza virus is also here, because that is their residents, right? And they stay here. Sometimes some of them become naughty, and that causes cough and cold, that causes flu, but then our immune system are super guard, they are security people, they take care of it, right? So by testing, one can only say, yes, this virus is present, but at that moment, did we test for H1N1? Did we test for influenza virus? Did we test for adenovirus? No, that test we have stopped, we did not. Had we had those tests, they would have been also come positive. So only testing can say that this virus is the witness there, right? Even if it is there, it is a witness. But this has caused that problem. There is no proof. If there is some proof, I invite any of you, bring the proof that this virus has caused the pneumonia and rest of the virus did not. There is no proof at all. So it is saying that COVID-19 or SARS-CoV-2 is a new virus, right? On 4th of January 2020, it is said a new virus has come in the world, but they did not give any proof. They did not give any proof. If you have any proof, anybody, right? So show me the proof. There is no proof, right? So with modern medicine is called evidence-based. If it is evidence-based, then where is the evidence? There is no evidence. If there is evidence, so where is it? Right? Somebody coming on the screen saying one thing 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, 100 times, right? Louder and louder does not mean that the thing will become truth automatically. Thing will become truth only when we show some evidence. And I can tell you, right, there is no evidence as of now that this is a, thank you sir, thank you. This is a new virus. So to start with that we are having a new virus in the world, somebody is saying, who is that person? That is not a god. It is one man, one human. Organization, say WHO, one day announced there is a new virus coming. But they should have given some supporting evidence, right? Unfortunately, there is no evidence for it, right? There is no evidence to prove it is a new virus. This virus might have been there since last several years, right? But now they might have devised some method to detect it, right? For example, like your own society where you stay, right? Your residence where you stay, the society. There are several dogs which also stay. It is a residence for those dogs as well, right? But you never pay attention how many dogs are there, what are the color of the dog. Maybe sometime you know there is one black dog to four or five brown colored dog. You have a rough idea, right? But someday when you carefully decide that I will check that how many and what color dog, what size dog are there in my colony, then you may discover, oh, there is a white dog also. But that is a discovery. That does not mean that dog is born that day only, right? So saying that a new virus is there, so without giving any proof, right? This means the virus may not be new. That is the one thing. Now the two more things. People say if it was existing before also, then why so many people are coming COVID positive now? Because now so many tests are being conducted, right? In India, about 10 crore tests has done, and the false positive rate of this COVID-19 RT-PCR test is about 10%. For example, now let's say there are 100 people in this hall, and all of them are tested for COVID. On average, 10 people will come COVID positive, right? And you test again after some time, maybe at that time only, 5 minutes, again 10 different people will come positive, and those who came positive, they will come negative. So this is a test which is not approved by anybody. Now you may think, you may say, how can I say all this without proof? I don't want to say anything without proof. So whatever I am saying, all I have collected and put in this book. And this book you can download freely by going to biswarupbishwaroop.com/nice book, BOOK book. So when you go there, you will get the book, and when you go in the book, in the first chapter, this book and this book, two books, if you go, this is biswaroop.com/COVID-1981. You will get the evidence that this test is not approved by anybody. In fact, FDA US has said that we have not approved, and we cannot guarantee whether this test works or not. The manufacturer of the test or the inventor of the test, Kerry Mullis, nobody has said that this test is for COVID-19 or it can detect any virus for that matter. So it is as good as a dice which you play in a Ludo, right? You can imagine that when it comes 6, right, I can believe that he is a COVID positive. It is as accurate as that. So why so many COVID patients? They are not saying that so many COVID patients. They are saying cases. Cases are not patient. The first important rule: cases are not patient. You want to increase number of patients. If I want to prove that there are 1 lakh cases, I have to do 10 lakh tests. If you want to prove there is no cases, you don't do any test. So the first truth of COVID-19 is there. It is always in the headline, right, that today there are 1 lakh new cases. So that means into 10, today they have done 10 lakh tests. So someday, if you can tell me how many COVID cases, I can predict how many tests they have done. So that is a simple ratio. Any day the government want to prove there are say 2 lakh COVID cases discovered today. This means today they might have done about 20 lakh tests. So that is the truth of why so many cases. They are all healthy people. They are made to believe that you are sick because in the machine, in the RT-PCR test, it is coming out to be positive. But fortunately for me, when my people, my patient, they are healthy people, but I'm calling them patient because that is how they believe. They come to me and they say, I am tested positive. What should I do? I say that you have to spend some money. You go for test 10 times and it will come negative, right? Maybe about 4 times come negative. You can choose that and show to your company, wherever you belong to, and then you start your working. Don't need not to worry. And this method has worked many times, all the time, and I've given all the evidence in the book, right? We have kept all the records. So whenever a patient comes to me without any symptom, but they are tested positive, my solution is you go for the test again, right? And they come out to be negative and they're happily negative, right? If that negative make you happy, then you go for the test, right? So that is one thing. Now the last thing is why so many deaths in India? Say about 1.5 lakh people died, right? In the world, about 2 million people, 20 million people died. So why so many deaths? So the answer is every year, because of influenza, because of flu, every year about 5 lakh to 6 lakh people die, right? So all the data I am giving you, the reference is there in the book, right? And this reference is not my reference. It is already standard WHO, CDC, FDA, Government of India, ICMR. So from there we have taken something which is acceptable to the world. So every year 5 lakh to 6.5 lakh people die. That is very common for last 10-year average of flu, of influenza-like illness. This year, how many people died of influenza-like illness, ILI? How many people died of flu? If you go to the data of US, if you go to the data UK, you'll be shocked or surprised to see this year 0 people died of flu. 0 people died of influenza-like illness. Why? Because those people are given a new name, COVID-19 death, instead of flu death. And these things are with proof, again in the book, right? So now coming to India, why so many people died? Why so large number of deaths? But when you say that you are a tall man, this means in your mind there is a picture of a shorter man. When you say you are a fat, this means there is a picture of a thin man. So when you say more death, this means previous year there has been lesser death because of this particular category of illness, and the category is influenza-like illness. Can you tell me how many people died in 2019 of influenza-like illness in India? Can you tell me that? You cannot, because here till 2019 government did not keep any data of how many people die of influenza-like illness. So when you do not have a data of the previous year, how you know these many deaths are more death or these are the deaths which happens every year? You cannot say. only with comparison. If I say I am a rich man, this means in my mind there is a comparison with somebody else, or my how much I earned the previous year in comparison to this year, right? This year I became richer. I can tell only when I know how much I earned the previous year. So I again challenge you that you try to ask someone, if you are influential, can you find a data how many people died of influenza-like illness in 2019 in India, or any year for that matter? I can tell you only for 1 year, it was 2017, because of pneumonia in Lancet, it was published. Again, the references are there. About 1.5 million people died of pneumonia in one particular year. And this year, how many people died of COVID-19? 1.5 lakh, right? So maybe the people who died of pneumonia, right, they got a name of COVID-19. This year, how many people died of pneumonia? 0 people died of pneumonia. So it is a good trick. The people who anyway die of pneumonia every year, say about 1.5 lakh in India, this year when they died, they given a new name, COVID-19, instead of calling them a pneumonia death. Oh, you don't believe me? Then again, I will refer to this book. Go to ICMR, you can Google it, or you can go to the reference. You write in the Google, ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, and you write how to report COVID-19 death. How to report COVID-19 death. And then in Government of India website will open, and in that website there will be one page. That page specifically I will show you, very very interesting page. It will open your eyes, and yeah, I don't know whether you can see it. It is page number 18 when you get this book, right? So a table will come. This table is directly from ICMR website, and this table says that when a person will die in India of any cause, die of electric shock, die of jumping from 10th floor of the building, die of accident, die of bullets, you have to do COVID test. And if it comes COVID positive, then the cause of death is COVID positive. COVID, not anything else. If a person die of 4th stage cancer, but he comes COVID positive, write COVID positive as a cause, not the cancer. No, it is not what I am saying, it is what ICMR guideline is saying. So, if the person comes COVID negative, then also you write COVID death, if at the time of dying, he had a symptom of COVID. I have seen 50,000 patients, of flu patient, you can call it, influenza patient call it, or you can call COVID patient, whatever name you can give, in last few months, right? 50,000 patients. And I can tell you, for COVID-19, there is no special symptoms, right? Body ache, fever, cough and cold, headache, all are COVID symptoms, which are a normal symptom for any flu. Even no symptom is also a symptom, asymptomatic. So there is no special symptom. If at the time of dying, if somebody is having a breathing problem, oh, it is the COVID death. But anybody who will die, they must be having breathing problem. After all, breathing stops at the time of dying. So now you understand what is happening, and this means, to conclude here, wearing a mask or PPE kit looking like a joker, these are things to scare the people. Who is doing it, how it is doing it, that's something else. It is written in the book. I will not talk about it, you can go through it, right? And finally, when a flu patient, influenza patient comes to us, what we do so that the symptom goes away. That is the only important part. I'll take another 5 minutes to complete it. And that we have been doing for last 10 years already, during my practice in Vietnam or India or Malaysia, wherever I have centers. So what we do, the moment any patient comes with a symptom is very important, feverish or body ache or cough and cold or all of them together, right? The moment they come with those symptoms, we offer them 3-step flu diet. And the moment they do it, for 95% of the patients, within 3 days, all the symptom vanishes and he's free from the symptom, means he's free from the illness, right? So we do not differentiate between COVID patient, dengue patients, H1N1 patients, influenza patients. For us, it is a flu, right? And nobody can distinguish. If 2 people comes, one is a COVID positive with a symptom, one COVID negative but with a symptom. By looking at the patient, can any doctor in the world differentiate that which one is COVID patient? Nobody can. Right? And the COVID patient, if you do test 10 times, again they will come out negative right here. whereas all the symptoms are still there. So don't believe this. You have to upgrade your knowledge, right? And now the last 5 minutes, that is what we do. We give them 3-step flu diet with the people who comes with the flu, right? We call it flu, we call it influenza-like illness. So what is that 3-step flu diet? This is something which you should learn, because flu is something which happens to everybody in the world every year. Whatever is your age, my age is say 48, this means in my life at least 45 times I have also conquered the flu. That's why I'm alive, that's why you're alive. So how to conquer the flu? Anyway, you rest, within few days we recover. That's what we did in last several years. But if you want to cure it very fast, then you can take 3-step flu diet. The 3-step flu diet is very simple, and I will just show you through one poster, and so that you understand it and easily. And one poster. Thank you, sir. So now this is the poster. If you can make it closer. 3-step flu diet. What is this 3-step flu diet? The moment you have the first sign of flu, means you are feeling feverish, even if it is not a fever. You start with the first day. Day 1 is body weight divided by 10. Let's say the patient's body weight is 60 kg divided by 10, that becomes 6. 6 glass of coconut water in the whole day, and 6 glass of citrus fruit juice in the whole day. Right? This means 12 glass he has to consume, and 300 ml glass or 400 ml glass, big glass, and freshly squeezed juice, and with lot of fiber. Nothing to eat, nothing to drink, except these two. Water one can drink. This is what the first day. By first day I have seen for most of the patient, within 24 hours their fever at least come in control, 100 and 101, something like this. It do not give discomfort. The first step. Second day diet, it is called the fluid diet, solid and liquid in between. Your body weight divided by 20. Body weight is 60 by 20, that becomes 3. One more thing, body weight into 5. Body weight, let's say 60 kg man into 5, 300, make it gram. 300 gram cucumber and tomato, together 300 gram. This is the diet for day 2. By day 2 end, the person is comfortable. For most of them, temperature is not there. Day 3 morning, last day, that is weight by 30, body weight is 60 kg divided by 30, that becomes 2. 2 glass coconut water and 2 glass citrus fruit juice by 12 noon. Lunch will be same as yesterday, 300 gram cucumber and tomato. By dinner, the person's symptom is gone, so dinner he can have vegetarian cooked food, and 4th day he can go for work. This is what we have been doing, and by doing so, we cured 50,000 patients in the month since COVID so-called pandemic was announced, and without a single death, and nobody has come to us again saying that kind of sickness has come. So this is what we have been doing for last several years, and this year also I did not do anything new. The same thing we followed, and this means there is nothing new. So my message is that if you want to how the COVID pandemic in 2020, thank you. This COVID pandemic in 2021, what to do? Only one thing you do, and the pandemic will end. Stop reading the newspaper and stop watching the mainstream media. The day you do that, COVID pandemic will vanish from your life. Thank you.
Now, our next speaker is my friend G.P.K. Rao, and chairman of the managing director of the Pragati Resort.
Now about Dr. G.P.K. Rao. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. G.P.K. Rao, who happens to be my classmate also, engineering classmate. So I begin with Dr. G.P.K. Rao, Chairman and Managing Director of Pragati Green Meadows and Resorts Limited, has been making waves across the globe for his relentless efforts of maintaining the balance of nature. The engineer turned environmentalist is the architect of Pragati Biodiversity Knowledge Park and founder, chairman and managing director of Pragati Group. He was born in an agricultural family at Repalle, Guntur district, Andhra Pradesh, India. Having extensive knowledge of traditional farming, Dr. Rao started showing his entrepreneurial skills soon after graduating from Osmania University, when he started MEC Fab Engineering works in 1980 at Pimpri, Pune, for manufacturing high-tech equipment. His reflective thinking paved the way for the inception of Pragati Green Meadows and Resorts in the year 1994. Dr. Rao is now a tall figure in matters pertaining to India's environment and biodiversity, Vedic living and Rishi Sanskriti, natural farming, sacred vanams, biopharma, reduce, recycle, yoga and meditation, naturopathy and spa gardening, and landscaping and creation of mosquito-free spaces. He has developed Pragati by converting a barren limestone quarry into a wonderful green belt that is spread across 2,500 acres of land. This area has more than 3.5 million herbal, medicinal, aromatic mother plants. Dr. Rao's Pragati has won over 300 state, national, and international awards, including the highest recognition called Oscars of Global Business. His efforts are also recognized by the United Nations. Now I request Dr. J.B.K. Rao to take over.
Good evening. Today, after hearing the Dr. Vishwarup Roy Chaudhary, doctor, no fear. There is no fear of any, like a flu. It is just as a flu, he says. But it's created the whole world terrors. Even today, the business is lost. Everything, today paralyzed. No economy. And DGP is the growth rate is a minus. Now it is the time to make sure that we are all very, very positive, in the sense the positive virus is not there. It is just flu. It is just ordinary thing. That's why the Pragati is the one which is done 1993, 94. The environment, even the flu or the mosquitoes or viruses, you call, the flu is virus. To eradicate that, Uksho Rakshita Rakshataha Go Samrakshana. And we have Pragati resorts, 54 marriages took place in this last 5 months. Another 35 rooms fully booked 10 days, 15 days a month. 3-4 people. Why? Why there is no symptom of what you call so virus? And people are coming and going, and this is only because is apavitraha pavitro va sarvavastanga topiva esmaret pundarikaksha sabhyanta sucihi sucihi sucihi. That is a purity. The purity, the Vayumandal, that is earth, soil, that is, if you are pure, yes. And next the water, air, these three, if they make it pure, is only through plantation. That too, our Indian Vedic culture, those plants which are being used day to day for mosquito free, like this type of 98 only we said the Pragati is free from bad bacteria, viruses, and also the mosquitoes. It's been proven. So unless we, instead of concrete jungles, let's make it as everything as like a garden cities, is the only answer. The type of plants which we are talking about, boost your immunity natural way. Dr. Kadarvalli ji has given such a important 7 plants which every 4 days, for each one is 4 days you have a kashayam. Kashayam means nothing but just a few leaves, put it in hot water, boil it in the water, and just filter it. 2 minutes you keep, that is with a lid. That is a type of plants what is being given is whole world is using these plants, which is one first one is that is called Tinospora, which is called Tinospora, nothing but Tippatiga. This has got immunity such a level. The whole world is using this Tinospora, the powder, as for immunity. And Vepa means neem. That is all we have seen. Ganuga. The Ravi, the king of the tree, that is a religious people tree. Sadapaku, that is the type of plants what we are, the record sake, we are given all the plants names, botanical name, Sanskrit name, and Pungamania, that is all. These, if you take planting in your backyard, like in the kitchen what we have spices box, similar these plants required for every house, every colony, every park, if you can do this, simply no diseases. That is what we have proven since 1998 at Pragati Resorts, which is, these are all, for record point of view, I put all the plants which are very important, which can be used as a, kashayams, means that is like a herbal tea. This is the one, see, Artemisia vulgaris. This Artemisia vulgaris is, we call that the Ganapati, we offer that Machi Patram Samarpayami. This Machi Patram, if you see in the whole world, for sterilizing your knife for the operation or for the tissue culture lab, we need this knife in the flame and also put in the alcohol, then they start. But all over the world, since 3,000 years, if you see, that knife, they touch that plant leaf and it sterilizes. Such important plant, which is Artemis, means that is the name of the Greek god name. And this is the one which your first indication that flu, which your inhaling problem, which is first it affects. This is the Kashayam, which if we take, we did for at least for more than 8,500 people, they have been removed. Maybe it is a positive. People who got with the positive, we give this. This is the lavender machipatri. This is the one where the ventilator system comes. That is the time which is more powerful, which it can be used as a kashayam. Next, please. This is the one Jul machipatri, we call that is whole plant can be used. Artemis abrotam. This is the one which Jul machipatri like hair growing. That is being used, but this is for virus. Such an important plant. When you are able to, when you are, smell, you are losing a smell. When you lose the smell, when you lose the hearing, when you lose the sights, these are all things is the old age symptoms, which it brings in the, what you call that pneumonia or flu, such things. When it comes to, we call, this is the one which is a powerful, we can use, this is being used in the whole world. It's not that only in India. But we don't recognize our own plants, which are very important plants. These are the products which we are doing. Next, please. Next. For particular COVID, this is the one, Amrita Dhara. The three plants which we use for the, this is just inhaling. Just inhale. Your all this nitric acid, whatever such things, people use chemical. But this is the fresh leaves. That is what we have brought, three types of the plants, which is just in the liquid form. 2 drops, you put 2 drops, it just remove that nozzle, that throat, whatever infections are there. Next, please. This is the test what, we have proven this product, which ingredients you can see. This is, next, please. Next. The one time, just morning, before breakfast, before lunch, before dinner, 3 times is a COVID positive, or otherwise the other people just one time before breakfast. This is the Potola. This is the Kashayam. It's been used since 15 years we are using this. 15 years. For those days the flu is nothing, flu. Those things only is for COVID-19 also been. Yes. Next, please. This is the one, immunomodulators. This is the Amla. Look at the Amla and look at the, that is Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is being used all over the world. Is Peruleni Jabbiki Penneri Gadda Vadandi. Telugu, that's Samita. Peruleni Jabbiki Penneri Gadda Vadandi. If you don't know the name of the disease, use this plant. This is root is very powerful. Even the leaf they use it. And the other thing is Tepatika, that is Guduchi. Guduchi is Amrutavalli. This what I am talking about, this Amrutavalli is being mentioned in Adharna Veda about this plant which should use for immunity. Next, please. These are all, see, Bathakama. We do festival Bathakama. These flowers, each flower has a highly medicinal value. These are the things where the person who is dying can be used this as a kashayam and he will get up. That is but today's the government, they are giving this as a plastic plastic flowers and distributing 200 ton, 300 ton house to house. This is the one, first this is cassia, which is Tangedu. Tangedu is the one which is used commonly for the clearing our stomach, indigestion and all. This is the best thing to use. Next, please. This is the one which is more gungu. Is a immunity, the best immunity. This is all. I given a lot of information because the time factor. I don't want to take more time. Just skipping. This is the one which is Batkama. We use this Banti. Is even gangrene. This is being used, and simple things we don't even bother to look at our own plants where it is available. This is again Gaddi Chamanti. Next, please. Look at this. Chandrakanta. These are all available everywhere. This is not something special. This is Chamanti. Please, next. This is the globe amaranth, which is very powerful for your. See how many benefits are there, usages are there, but we don't consider that like. This is the mosquito repellent plants. These are all mosquito repellent plants. Most of the diseases we are getting this mosquito bite. These plants, we don't have mosquito in the Pragati resorts since 1998, and still we are not following what we are supposed to. This is the Amrit Aharam, which these are all the. Dr. Kadarwalli is the right man to talk about it. He only introduced this Amritahar. What is Amritahar? From rice, wheat to millets, from kattiganulu, from these refined oils, and sugarcane to that palm jaggery, and coffee tea to our kashayams. These four are the things which we conduct a program. His daughter, Dr. Sarla, she conducts the program 3 days, 5 days. Such programs are there continuously every month, 3 days in Pragati resorts, and talking about each millet, how can you use the millet as a recipe like idli, vada, whatever you use from the rice or wheat, the similar, you can do all type of recipes. Next, please. Next. They're all millets. Go ahead. Each millet, how much? This is the one where we have lost our, Sanatana Dharma, you call. That in the kitchen, what things to be used? So we all aluminium, which is a poisonous, plastics, which is a poisonous. These are the things where we are, unless we change our system of keeping our kitchen. Kitchen is the ultimate place for to say that these are the wood materials. Look at the cutting of our any vegetables. That is the one which is Dirsina. That is the plant which it removes the poisonous. Whatever poisonous comes into the vegetables, all that is it kills that and whatever. Even for bullocks, what use that wood, that is called vaddi. Vaddi means it is antiseptic. That is only to be used. We cannot use even for the spoons or tedlu antam itla chapati rollers antam. Ivanni kuda what wood to be used, that is more important. Like olden days, we see that. Villages, they drink water, it comes from the canals with the bad bacteria, virus, all this, that they used to keep the 2 sticks in center of the water, that is lake or pond. One is Acacia catachu, another is Acacia catachu means Chandra, which is in Hindi is called Khadira, and the second is Amla. These 2 sticks, once you put in the water, that purifies. That is the way of doing. That is Mangala Kujagraha, we call Chanda. That is the one which is used for buttermilking, from curd to buttermilk, and also the buttermilking, that kavam, we call kavam, and also rokali, which is for removing the husk or powder making. Then pachad banda, There's all this is from Chandra, which one example, if we say for Mangala Kujagraha, that much important. So time, any 2 minutes time? This record is there because this.
And get people are over here. It is very useful for the people across the world.
Thank you. This leaves as a dining plates. You see that the type of leaves, the way our nature is created. If you take Modiga, that is one which is very important, and second is Addaku. Addaku is another powerful, whatever ingredients, that is called nanotechnology. You put the hot things, whatever things are there, it just, you take from that leaf what ingredients are there, in the nanoparticle we consume. Even banana leaf, these leaves, even for cooking, steam cooking, the type of leaves we used to do that. Next, please. This is a look at the water requirement from millets. They're like rice and wheat required 8,000 to 12,000 liters, whereas our millets only 300 liters, that too rain-fed. And your sugarcane, 27,000 liters required, whereas your palm jaggery is only doesn't need water, but still that is glucose, this is fructose, which is curing your diabetes, whereas that gives the diabetes. So next, like that, each one, look at the other meat. Meat is 50,000 liters required for 1 kg to meat to come on the. So this is the one, that is, you keep that. Earlier one. This is where the pity we should know. This is 2012. The United Nations EP has established that, what are the plants per head. In Canada, 8,953 plants per head, whereas that Russia is 4,461 plants per head, or United States 716, China is 102, and we call India is, we pray, 28 plants per head, 2012. And every day we are cutting the trees, and that's why this is the all types of environment problems which are creating water pollution, air pollution, soil pollution. So naturally we get that. See, please. This is Pragati. Pragati. Right. This is know the value of the tree. This is what people should know. The value of the tree, 55 years old, 461 lakhs, that is when it was $60 rupees, 12 paise, 461.66 lakhs. And other than flowers, wood, so much, This is the value of the tree. If you don't understand, don't bring it to the people. Just road widening, how many trees we have cut, more than 100 years old trees. We don't know what we are going to future. Next, please. Yeah, this is poverty. There are two things for the whole world. One is hunger, another is environment pollution. To arrest that, this is nothing but go. These two only is the answer for the. Next, please. So, thank you very much. It is my pleasure to so nice of you, everyone sitting here on the dais. This is the record is there. One can just study. That is. Thank you very much, Doctor.
You all have heard two different approaches to deal with this COVID-19 in 2021. One is very clear and very specific and a quick way to get out of it. And I personally believe the citrus and coconut water. Actually, this citrus and coconut water treatment has been actually suggested by one great chemist by name Linus Pauling. He actually had 2 Nobel Prizes, one for chemical bonding and another for Nobel Peace Prize also. But then his work has been actually delegated to corners of history because it doesn't suit pharmaceutical companies' interests. As simple as that. Vitamin C, a lemonade. We have identified in the last 25 years there are 3 aspects for any person to be healthy and to be with strong immunity. Vitamin C, vitamin B, vitamin D. Very simple. These 3 major keystone aspects of human life is taken care of. There is no need for any panic or any fear for anyone on this planet. That is, if you maintain good microbial gut microbes, which will clear your vitamin B business. And everyone gets up in the morning and with all due respect give 2 namaskaras to our sun, your vitamin D business is finished. And the only thing that is left, vitamin C, and that is all the kata things, sour things, be it mango, be it lemon, be it tomato, be it gooseberry, be it avocado in Mexico. There are wonderful kata things given by God in each and every nook and corner of this planet. And this aspect of vitamin C has been touched upon by many great scientists, but then these pharmaceutical companies and the so-called allopathic doctors, please with all due respects to all the doctors in the world, we all have to identify and tell the patients, do these 3 things. And I challenge anyone on this planet, do these 3 things. There are no infections for you. No infections. And there will be viruses, there will be bacteria. We have been with them for time immemorial. There is nothing new, nothing bad, some mutations here and there. And, camera, okay. All these things we have been in trying to make pharmaceutical companies further themselves, creating all bogus information. I call it bogus information because what they are saying is not untrue, but they are using it for a particular agenda. That's what I call it, bogus information. There is corona, there is H1N1, there is H5N1, and there will be many more strains that will be developed because of our artificially making food. Many animals are produced artificially on this planet now, besides the natural ones. Like there are now 10 billion pigs which are actually artificially being produced on a daily basis, Like 3 months they have to put on 300 kilos. In 6 months, 700 kilos buys, all these cows are being produced. And with what? With all the steroid injections and all artificial feeds, antibiotics. So what happens? There is immunity loss of these animals and they create all kinds of viruses, but they cannot create a new thing. They can only mutate things. No one can create new things. It's all in nature. You only change a little bit here and there. And that's what is happening. So everywhere they say, oh, this is a new one. We have, what new one? Dr. Bishwarup clearly demonstrated very clearly that no one knows what is what. That simple demonstration, I really appreciate that. So you cannot figure out 5. How can you figure out 50 million kinds of different varieties of strains and things like that? So our approach to this chasing vaccines, chasing viruses is the most unscientific thing that you can think of. So instead of making yourself immune strong, you are going on creating one after the other vaccines. Now, as these people claim themselves, there are already now 100 strains. Even if you create one vaccine for 10 strains, you need 10 vaccines for this just simple corona. So no other work. As soon as the baby is born, one after the other vaccines you go on injecting. What kind of science we are talking about? What kind of nonsense we are talking about? So the best options you have is to make yourself immune strong. I'm not particularly worried about corona. There may be a virus which is more pathogenic to the human race coming in the future. So I don't care whether it is corona or corona number 2, corona 100. It doesn't matter. That's the most important thing. In fact, the coconut water that Bishwaroop has been using for last 10 years is very good because of the fructose. It's not glucose based. If you feed a sick fellow glucose, he will become more sick. Wrong ones. And that is the advantage. You have coconut, toddy palm, fishtail palm, all these natural fructose based plants give you the sweet, wonderful liquid. And that is why coconut water and lemon juice will cure any kind of these stupid things. So I am glad there are certain simple things that can protect human race. 2021 COVID-19 or 2038 COVID-19, 2048 COVID-19, it hardly matters. You need only this much. And the medical fraternity has to simply leave their whatever you call greed or I don't know what it is. It is very simple. Let's not scare people. Let's not do this damage to the developing countries who are struggling to find their feet. And now you get this so-called pandemic. It looks like a pandemic. We need to come out of this hypocritic way of doing things. Let's be scientists. Let us speak the truth. Simple truth. There is no virus. We have been living with lots of viruses. And it is the loss of immunity that gives you in. They are not really dangerous. It's we who have become weak. That's all there is. Nothing more to it. And in the last 15 years or 20 years or so, we have actually had wonderful opportunities to find the nature's way of dealing with these kinds of issues. And we have figured out if your food is right, basically there is no need for any medicine. All this so-called, I'm now going little bit out of the caveat of this COVID-19 and 2021. But we don't need to actually worry about many diseases that the human race is struggling with, saying that they are all incurable. Like diabetes is incurable, BP is incurable, thyroid is incurable, autism, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, the list goes on and on and on. Actually, it's all our ignorance of what we are consuming. The food that we are consuming has become industrialized, and we are slowly losing the strength to hold and to fight and to protect ourselves from all these diseases. Be it chronic, be it infectious. It is the strength of your body, strength of your mind, strength of your immunity, strength of your bones, strength of your blood. All this, funnily, God has given us wonderful opportunity to replenish itself by itself. So if you are already sick, the next generation of the cells, new cells, can become healthy. And that is the principle we need to use, and that's where the right food comes into picture. So it doesn't matter whether you are cancerous, whether you are diabetic, whether you are thyroid patient, all these things can be eliminated in a matter of year or two if you follow the right food practices. And that is the basis on which we have worked in the last 15-20 years. So use the natural biodiversity that is available in your local area and come up with beautiful decoctions, and we call it in our language kashaya. And it so happens kashaya also rhymes with kashaya, that is the ochre color of the sun god, which gives you vitamin D. So everything is in place and everything is very simple, straightforward. Why are we going around and round and round? As far as I am concerned, it is very simple, and if we can manage to communicate to all the human race on this planet, I believe in a matter of 5 to 10 years, we can close down almost all the hospitals. Very simple. You may need few. It doesn't matter. How does it matter? Whether I'm sunshine or... Sunshine is in real sunshine. The real sunshine is what I'm asking for. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm in sunshine, I'm talking about sunshine. That's it. So, it doesn't matter where you are. And we all need, and we owe this to the human race in the coming future generations. We don't need to have hospitals. We need to have wellness centers. We need to create wellness, not deal with illness. So, let's eliminate the illness and create wellness by simply following natural pathways, natural means of living. We have come away very far away. As Dr. G.B.K. Rao has so beautifully demonstrated and living the future. Actually, he is living the future. Here is a visionary who is living a future for the human race. And that's the kind of place that the human race has to build everywhere. You are living with the fauna and flora of your local areas. No, not even God can touch you. Not even God can give you the disease. Because you are with God. Nature is the God. So, being with God is what everyone should strive for. And that is natural way of living. So, respect nature. Each and every microbe, virus, bacteria, fungus, small plants, small animals, everything is sacred. We need to take care of them. Instead, we are killing everything that is around. And that's why we are in this trouble. That's why we are in this trouble. So, do the least damage to the natural resources and continue to live on this planet, and that is the only way you can be healthy. There is no other means and methods. So, conserving culture of our Sanatana Dharma has clearly laid the path. It's not that I am speaking in the last 15-20 years I have found or discovered something. It is just following these great principles that our sadhus and rishis have taught so eloquently and so freely. Sadly, we are now trying to sell the intellectuality of humans. బుద్ధితనాన్ని అమ్ముకునే బుద్ధిమాంద్యం వచ్చింది మానవ జాతికి. In the name of Western thought process, intellectually property rights, patent culture. What nonsense. Isn't it nonsense? Is it yours? The thought itself is not yours. It's God's grace that you get thoughts. It's God's grace you sleep in the night. It's God's grace you wake up. It's God's grace you get sleep. So, let's remind ourselves every minute that the fact that you are breathing means you are blessed. So, let's not do unwanted things, unnatural things, and claim that you are doing something. Just let's follow the nature, follow the principles, be a student of nature. And I am actually glad to be associated or just to sit nearby such a great person. And it's not a small joke to create a place where you have all these wonderful plants and creepers, and it's just a pleasure to be in that place. Even if he doesn't invite me, I just go to his place. You don't need to eat anything. You just stay around, walk around. You see the smell, you see the flavor, you see the fragrance. Wonderful. That's what a forest can give you. And that's how we should live. Create all wonderful things around you, not these concrete jungles. The jungles and hospitals will not, these concrete jungles and hospitals will not give you health. They will only give you psychotic fear, nothing else. In fact, you ask anyone who walks into hospital, and when he is walking out, how are you? He says he is scared. That's the only word everyone walks out with. If it is something healing, then a patient should be willing to visit that place. This is the essence of creating wellness and managing the illness. So let's all work for wellness for the coming future generations, and it is as simple as knowing your food, knowing your environment, knowing your water, knowing the earth. So I just don't want to miss this opportunity to tell all the public that if you grow the food right, then you don't need hospitals. And that's why we need to encourage all the farmers that do not use chemicals to grow food. And that is the only path for future generations to live healthy. So let's abandon this industrial food culture propagated by these Western companies, and let's get back to our roots, literally to the roots. When we say roots, there is one simple plant called nannar, the root. You just go to Pragati, they will give you the decoction of that nannar. It will just remove all your restlessness in a matter of 5 minutes. That's all. However restless you are, you fought with your wife, you fought with your boss, whatever. Just drink this nannari decoction or sharbat. 5 minutes, I will challenge, I will bet. If you don't feel calmness, come back to me. Yeah, I don't want to. So there are like this wonderful natural things. So let's all, in the future, the so-called doctors talk about these kinds of things rather than talking about vaccines, talking about MRI, talking about operations, talking about removing your gallbladder, removing this, removing that. Instead, restoring the damaged things naturally should be the path forward for the human race. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity.
Today we are pleased to have with us our Honorable Justice G. Chandra Saab, HRC Commissioner for Telangana. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, Vijay Kumar Saab. In spite of a very tight schedule, you are really spared our time.
There are two things. I'll just spend 30 seconds each. One is if we say the statistics. So CDC, Center of Disease Control, they released one study where they have seen the people who wear mask, their chances of catching COVID is 20 times. That means 2000% more than the people who never wore a mask. That is from CDC. This means two people, one is wearing mask all the time and one never. So I am having more chances of catching more by 20 times, not 20%, 20 times. That is CDC, right? So that is the statistics. Now what is wrong with the mask? Let's say if at this moment I am wearing mask and talking to you, all the bacteria and virus which expected to go out and it destroy itself, but it will be saved in the mask. This means I am an infectious agent. I am moving with those bacteria, not just coronavirus, a lot of bacteria, other things, it is still there. And if you see anyone, including those who are sitting here and there and maybe there, in 1 hour on average we touch the mask about 23 times, again on the study. This means now it is 4-5 hours, so we have touched about 100 times. This means all the infection first we are collecting in the mask, and then since we are touching it, we are carrying it in the hand, and now we are passing the mic, we are passing the virus. So had I not had for example, now I am not wearing mask, so there is no reason to touch, right? And then I have less possibility of transferring the thing. Number one. Number two, the final thing, this novel coronavirus or SARS-CoV-2. Before this also there had been many coronaviruses. For example, 229E, another coronavirus, OC43, another coronavirus, NL63, another coronavirus, right? So there are HKU1, another coronavirus, SARS, MERS. So already there are 4 or 5 coronavirus which is known to infect people. How this coronavirus is more dangerous? Is can it spread faster? Statistically, no. Can it the mortality rate same as other coronavirus? Right? Since this new one, so-called new one, is in terms of mortality, in terms of spreading, that is called R naught, how fast it can spread, is not different from other one which is already known for last 50 years. Then why we are taking a special precaution now when we had never taken a precaution in the past? So there is no rational. If it is more dangerous, then there can be a special treatment to this new dangerous thing. But statistically, when it was new, we did not know. But now it is about 1 year, we already know from statistics that it is not more dangerous, more deadly, it cannot spread faster than rest of the virus which had been infecting human. So now there is no rational, no reason why still we should fear. Let's say I know there is a animal coming and it seems very dangerous, so maybe I'll try to protect. But when the animal is too close for a long period, I know it is not dangerous, now I can be free. So that's what is the human attitude, and that is correct. So when it was new or thought to be new, at that time all kind of precaution can be acceptable. But now when there is no statistic, if it is, then where is that statistics, right? But there is a counter statistic which proves, right? I have given in all my books, and that it is having exactly same mortality rate, 0.1%, which is there for other coronavirus, which is there for adenovirus, with which we have been living, right? The mortality rate. The major thing is not how far it is spreading. Major is how quickly it is killing. It is not killing quicker than any other respiratory virus. Right, since it is not killing quicker than any other respiratory virus, since it is not giving any more new symptoms, we cannot distinguish. It has never given any new symptom. All the symptoms are same as of influenza. So why we are taking a special precaution? If there is any answer, there is no rational answer. There is no. Why special? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that should not be said that this we are wearing for corona. This anybody having, yes, anybody having cold, at that time there is a possibility he may pass on the cold, right? But that cold may not be because of corona itself. It can be for adenovirus, rhinovirus. So normally what happens when we are down with flu, we stay at home for 2-3 days. That had been the custom, right? So only that custom was sufficient. That's why we are since we are alive. That means that custom was sufficient. Stay at home. That we have been doing also. But if there is no cold, no cough, no flu symptom, still we are wearing mask. This means we are increasing our chances, and now we have the statistics also. Statistics saying wearing mask causes 20 times more COVID infection. So by wearing mask, why should I increase my infection chances by 20 times? That is the important question. Yeah, so that is the thing. Okay.
Today we are totally away from our Sanatana Dharma. That is the muddy and a distance, keeping namaskar. And also in the anything when you are taking a food is completely adulterated, polluted because of chemical fertilizers, chemical pesticides. The reason today we are all not being educated about the food habits, which earlier, even if you want to cut the fruits and vegetables, the wood, which is 3-4 types of wood they used to cut, which is like dirshina. It is anti-poison. Any poison also it removes. The Kattigangulu. Kattiganga is the one, there the dirshina wood we use male, female, and we cold press. That oil, so seeds, anything between the top portion, between seed and cover, sometimes it open up, it goes bad bacteria, so much, it becomes poison also. How to kill? That is only because the wood, which we are using the wood. And even our utensils, even our tedlu, karralu, man vadukune kitchen was, if you see the 60 years back, our kitchen is totally different today. It is for the bad health. So, and also the what we used to use our olden system, that is a peritlo and mokkul antam. Peritlo and
Brothers and sisters, Dr. Vishwaroop Roy Chaudhary garu, Dr. Kandavelli garu, Dr. G.P.K. Rao garu, Brother Nageshwar Rao garu, Brother Manohar garu, Dr. Dandi garu, and Vijay Kumar just now left. I'm very happy to be with you all today to participate in the discussion on an important subject with which the whole world is facing, that is how to combat COVID-19 pandemic 2021. I have been following the valuable conversation that went on for hours together. And this topic is not only very important and of the time required, it should go on. The pandemic situation is not new to the human society. If you go to the history of the human society, the creature on the earth is the part of the universe. Universe consists of two things: a things of lifeless, a things of life, put together universe. Fortunately, we belong to the category of a things of life. We have life. Further, the difference is the creatures on the earth which has life can think only some extent, to the extent that requires to survive those creatures on the earth. But the human being, because of his power, mental power, can not only think but also express, and also because of the language, they made it granthas and they stored it and they started transforming from one generation to another generation in the name of knowledge. Therefore, knowledge is power. Now, in the recent path, when we compare from 1932 till now, this type of virus was not found. It's not that it was not there, we do not know. The human brain will only, it doesn't find, it only recognizes when it's already there. It is not possible for a human brain what is the depth of the nature and how many creatures on the earth are surviving and dying in a minute, and which creature will become a virus and which is not a virus. Unfortunately, this particular situation came into existence in the form of a virus. It was proved to be a virus because of which effect lakhs of people have been died and lost their life across the world. Therefore, it has been considered an important pandemic, and the whole world started thinking about it and started researching it. Now the question is, we have already experienced about 1 year. In the 1 year, lakhs of people died across the world and the death rate has come down. It is not known whether the effect of the virus has come down or decreased, or it has been taken in a different form. Now the research is going on. It is the nature of the mind of the human society. As brother said, that how to believe that a finding of a particular medicine or vaccine is more useful or no useful or little useful. It is only the experience of the man will be proving. But in a democratic system, what happens is, if the government doesn't take steps, the people will blame the government is not taking any steps. So therefore, definitely it is the duty and mandatory to cast upon the researchers to have a research to find out the medicine for a disease, because whole knowledge of the human being is only meant for to survive, to make survival of the society and survival of a person. The whole law is meant for to protect the person, not to kill the person. That is the duty of the God, of the man also. Now, in the present situation, whatever the method that have been encouraged by the government, there is no compulsion for anybody to follow, but our life is not alone. Our life is coupled with the society when we are moving with the society. You cannot live alone. So therefore, after some research, one finding is given. When it is proved some extent good, it is always better to follow. Then which is to be followed, which is not to be followed, it is based on the principle of commercial, or it is based on the principles of necessity, or it is based on the principles of necessity coupled with the truth, is a matter of aspect to be considered. So the best solution is to habituate the human society to lead a natural life. What is the natural life? Have a good water, have a good air, have a good food, maintain your surroundings, and start to live in a good environment, and think very, very fairly without fear, and be truthfully, and be courageous. If these things are being followed, most of the diseases that are there in your mind, biggest disease is the mind. If we feel that I have a disease, I have a disease. If we feel that I don't have a disease, we don't have a disease. Even though doctor says that you have a disease, yes, we have a disease. If you have a fear, if the disease is only 1%, if you have a fear, it will be 100%. Yes. So, on account of these factors, what are the factors? Fear and propagation and the effect with which the society is suffering. For every creature on the earth, a fear will be only on account of the death. If suppose there is a guarantee that there is no death, there cannot be a fear at all. And there cannot be a feeling of any faith on God also. God is also, one of the theory of study is, God is also based on the concept of a fear. If there is anybody to give you a guarantee that you are not going to die, there cannot be any respect at all. So therefore, human life is based on a spiritual concept and a material concept. Spiritual concept is for creating a spirit in you, creating a courage in you, creating an element of love in you, creating an element of service in you. So the love and service make the people to survive with so much of courage. In the absence of this, if a fear takes place, a fellow who is going to die tomorrow, he will die today only. The courage is required. So, at the present circumstances, whatever the procedure that is being announced by the government, it's better to follow in the interest of the whole society, because you are not alone. Unless you go to your institution, you cannot give the treatment to the patients. Even if you go to a doctor, in the absence of the pandemic situation also, the doctor invariably wear the mask, because they are moving within the premises where so many viruses are prevails. So therefore, to prevent the virus from entering into your body, in the present situation, whatever the guidelines that are there, it should be better to follow. It is not necessary when you are living in a good weather, where a good atmosphere, where your premises are very clean and there is no scope for any other to come in. So therefore, whether it is based on the marketability or based on the economy or ecology, whatever it is, better to arrest ourselves by wearing the mask when you go out, particularly when you are going with a mask, you are following number one. Number two is, nowadays, if anybody come and nearer to speak, a bad smell will come, that will be arrested at least. But when you are moving on the road, not necessary, because oxygen is a life. Carbon dioxide leads to death. Yesterday or day before yesterday, one of my honorable non-judicial member complaining that, sir, I am suffering with fear, I am suffering with cold and all, sir. I went to the doctor. When the doctor observed him, sir, you are wearing such a mask that whereby your air is not coming out, it is going inside, therefore there is something like that, so therefore you are affecting. So whenever it is necessary, you use it. Whenever it is not necessary, you don't use it. That is a suggestion. That means body requires a good air coupled with the air with an element of oxygen. Oxygen is nothing but a life. So therefore, overall conversation, the observation is, I am very happy to be with you all who are the eminent doctors, psychologists are there, social activists are there, senior citizens are there, and all of you are our Lions Club members. This is one of the world famous, reputed, service-oriented, affectionate organization is the Lions Club of International. There are two organizations, and among one of the organizations, this what is called Lions Club of International. So therefore, I am grateful to Brother Manohar Garu for inviting me to participate in the useful deliberations. This deliberation shall go on throughout not only the country, but throughout the world. World requires education, awareness, and to do away the fear from the mind of the man, so that on account of avoiding the feeling fear, people will survive so much of happily. Now what happened is, our Nageshwar Rao said, though he doesn't want to wear the mask, but because of his grandchild he is compelled to wear the mask. He is asking, that is the effect of the propagation of the media and the institutions which are funding for the media, which are creating that kind of idea in the society. So the society is market one, society is a business one, society is not a truthful one. There may be 1% truth, not 99%. So therefore, every nature is the best doctor, a person himself is the best doctor to observe whether my organs are properly functioning, my body is properly functioning, or my mind is properly functioning. When I am all right, when there is no difficulty in doing all these things, wearing of all these things not at all necessary when he is alone. Thank you very much.
So I request our chief guest to do the honors of felicitating our second speaker, Dr. Kadarvalli Garu. Not last, but Dr. G.B.K. Rao Garu. Yeah, Chairman of Pragati Research. Sir, our next visit is your research only.
Most welcome. They are coming definitely.
Please.
Just to study about the plants and all those things.
The opportunity to honor to together. Yes, sir. We're under see. अंदर बटाला दा जाकर दा अरे और नीचे दा सर आइए इधर आप उसके बाद स्पीकर आपके पास जाइए सबके पास जाइए इधर आइए सर जिसे करो सर प्रॉब्लम स्पीकर बंद डाल नेम गाल इधर तो